The next one, I think, is Wike. Barrister. Wike. We come again with Wike. Wike has become a cancer to the Nigerian system. Wike has become, has actually punctured decency and responsibility. He's making nonsense of political office holder. He's making nonsense of an elective. He's not elected. He was elected. He started all this even as a governor. So he's been demonstrating this act of rascality. In fact, not even rascality, hooliganism. Wike is someone. Unfortunately, this man is a lawyer. I don't know how he became a lawyer, for God's sake. This man does not have the decorum of a lawyer. He does not have the impudence of a lawyer. He does not have the decency, the responsibility of a lawyer. He does not have the composure of a lawyer. He doesn't even have that aura of law. In fact, sometimes I always forget until someone just reminds me that this man is a lawyer. He does not have that aura of a lawyer around him. Everything about this Wike is he acts as a criminal. He acts as a hooligan. He acts as area boy and the leader of not just even mafia, leaders of mafia, even mafian leaders. In public, they speak with decorum. They speak with orderliness sometimes. It is behind the scene they exude their power. They actually demonstrate their power. So, but he's not even speaking like a leader of mafia. Is even dignifying him, if I use that word. He's just speaking like a leader, the leader of the people they call Alaye, the leader of all these local area boys. The man is not cultured. He lacks. His words are not cultured. His everything, the way he does his job, the way he carries himself, he's just. That man is not supposed to be a leader in our society. The man is just threatening hell and brimstone, literally threatening hell and brimstone to rain fire and brimstone on people and institutions. For God's sake, including governors of states. Yet, no one is saying anything. What do you expect? Asari Dokubo has threatened Igbo to eliminate Igbos or whatever in the past, threatened people with gun, brandishing gun in the public. Nothing was done. Wike, not to talk of Wike, who is a FCT minister, former governor. That's the problem. That is the system we have found ourselves. And someone is telling us that we should not allow the military, no one should encourage the military to come back, to that will set us back. Where the hell are we at this point in Nigeria? Yeah. So, Barrister, what is your take on this? I don't know. I wanted to play. I don't know. Did you watch? Let me play. Did you watch the video where Wike was threatening the governors?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so no need to play. So in case, sorry, for the viewers are supposed to even hear. Okay, let's in case some viewers have not. Let me play it. I wanted to play it on the screen for everyone to see, but unfortunately, I didn't prepare to actually show this thing until I just I think I had a change of mind.
Not what we need.
You see, Barrister, you see, my problem is, you see, you after making this threat, you had people in that room. It was a kind of a standing ovation. This is to tell you how depraved the Nigerian society has become. When I watched this clip, there were two, I was saddened by two scenarios. One, what came out of a serving minister, a former governor's mouth. He's been doing that as a governor. And second sadness, what the source of sadness was the reaction from the public, from the audience he was addressing. Everywhere went haywire in commendation of what he said. And I shook my head. I said, Nigeria, my dear country, how depraved you have become. That criminals or crime, corruption, everything that has to do with negativity that pulls down a society and a community actually is what people actually commend and give a standing ovation for. This is, honestly, I felt so saddened that this can happen. This can keep happening in our society. Barrister, what is going on with this Wike? That Wike is operating with all the impunity you can talk about. When you talk of impunity, you can't get it better than what Wike is brandishing right now. He's exhibited that as a governor, and he's doing that as FCT minister. He goes around threatening people. The last time he threatened a sitting senator, King Gibe. Now he's threatening even governor. For God's sake, as powerful as governor, look at this man, for God's sake. And the next thing the PDP will do is I don't know, Barrister, can you give me reason why the PDP, please, people should stop telling me about this man is the one sponsoring. He's sponsoring the PDP. For God's sake, PDP has so many stalwarts, rich people, multi-millionaire, billionaires even. So I don't get it when you say, why is PDP not taking action? People will say, because Wike is the one substantially or significantly funding the party. I don't know, Barrister, are you in that same category of people who uses that as an excuse? Because I don't understand why this man has really, really rubbed everything bad on the faces of the PDP stalwarts. He has humiliated the powers that be, the who is who in the PDP. And he is still humiliating them. He's calling their bluffs every single day. Yet, PDP, I don't know, they still allow him to do what he's doing. They can't even expel him. Not even suspension, for God's sake. And I don't know what is happening. Barrister, can you take it from here?
Well, as far as Wike is concerned, everybody knows he has been like that for a long time. He may be a lawyer, but if you look at his pedigree, he has not really practiced as a lawyer. He was said to be operating in the motor park, and from motor park he was made chairman of Beko local government, and that was the beginning of his journey in politics. And it has been really, really from one stormy action to the next. He believes that he is a law unto himself. And when his tenure as governor of Rivers State was coming to an end, that belief, he knew that he wants power, he must have and exercise power. So he cast his mind and saw that Tinubu will be the next president. So that is what propelled him to intrigue within his own party to support Tinubu in the hope of a reward for political appointment that will keep him into power, which he got. So today he believes that the president has got his back, so he can do whatever he wants. The same thing, he believes within the party, they intrigued to put Damogun there as national chairman. His people are there as national chairman. If you remember, or if you recall, Bode George said that Wike cannot be disciplined because he's a member of the board of trustees of the PDP. So these things are happening, but the judge is almost like an ally of Wike today.
Yeah.
If you watch his statements and what he's coming up to say, Wike has planted people within the party, making it at the highest echelons of the parties, making it difficult to deal with him. Otherwise, what he has done to the party, the anti-party activities that are self-evident, almost confessed,
Honestly.
ought to have led to his expulsion from the party a long time ago. But nobody has the courage to come up to challenge him. How can, in the party's constitution and nomenclature, both within the APC and the PDP, the governor is the leader of the party in the state. The president is the leader of the party in the country, even though there's a chairman. But Wike was the one who went to conduct local government primaries for PDP in Rivers State, where a PDP governor was there, who under the nomenclature of the party was the one supposed to organize it. So he has amortized the national leadership in his favor. So he feels confident. Within the party, he has enough support. Outside the party, at the level of the presidency, he has support. So he feels confident in doing and saying anything that he is a power-hungry person, a power-drunk personality. Everybody knows that. When he was governor, he broke no opposition. He broke no challenge. You dare not say anything against him and go scot-free. But he talks down on people, he abuses people, he does anything he likes. And he is confident that there will be no sanction on him. And he threatens people, even threatens the party at every point. And PDP is more or less comatose now. They are as if they are not there.
Yeah.
Nobody is talking about them in Nigeria today, about PDP. So that is the sad state of affairs of a party that should have been the major or ought to be the major opposition party. But they are nowhere. They are nowhere to be seen. Even in the National Assembly, they are coalesced into the Tinubu Tinubu juggernaut and are aligning with him and doing their things. So who is there? They have postponed their next meeting repeatedly because behind the scenes, they are not able to agree on the way forward. So they keep postponing their next meeting, keep postponing it. That's where the party is. And it gives bullies like Wike all the power they want, all the support they need to go forward, to challenge, threaten, insult anybody they want. Look at the way he treated the governor and the executive governor, even if he was his boy. The person has risen to the position of executive governor of the state. Whether he sponsored him or not becomes immaterial because the office is now occupying is a highly responsible office that should cater for the entire people of the state. Wike is not more than the River State. He is one man. He's not more than the people of River State. He ought to give respect to the governor of that state, even if he's the one that single-handedly sponsored him. It doesn't matter. He himself was sponsored by people. Yeah. He disrespected them.
Yeah.
And he didn't suffer any consequence. Look at the way he's treating a sitting senator of the FCT where he is the minister.
Honestly.
Threatening her that she will not come back, that they only left her at that time, this time, because Wike is the minister of the FCT, they will not allow her to come back. Look at the kind of statements that he makes with impunity, openly. But of course, the president supports him. The president knows that if the worst comes to the worst, he has people like that. It's just like you manage people, these are your supporters, these are talks that when
the president already appointed, you know what is happening in the River State now, the electoral system there. He just appointed Wike's man now, his right-hand man as the resident electoral commissioner there.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. The president knows he has a sense of politics. He knows that you bring everybody. Some are thugs, some are this. When you need thuggery, you give them.
Yeah, that
You
because even the
let
more,
them.
no, what do you expect? No, but the truth is, we all know that the president himself is a thug. He too is a thug.
So he knows that onions. He knows his
Yes, of
onions
course.
politically. So he brings these people together and empowers them because he needs them to bulldoze, to do anything that we put him and let him remain in power. So everybody appears to be afraid of Wike because there is very little to do to him now. The party that should have set the ball rolling by expelling him is mortally afraid of him. So we have these issues when the governors are telling Tinubu that he should allow PDP to remain, and they're just it's a very lame. Even the statement, you see that there's no fire in it. There's no gallantry in those statements. Very lame, defeatist in nature. So I don't expect anything. The man has moved from governor. He's said to be very, very rich,
Of course.
committing money, billions to any cause that he wants. So he's somebody to be reckoned with in politics in Nigeria because of the methods he used. So it is not strange when he went overboard making those threats, making those statements.
Yeah, that's so sad. It's so sad, and with all this kind of situation, someone is telling me it's one crazy, useless Hussein Rufai is saying nobody should encourage or encourage the military to take what they had, that we should continue with this kind of impunity. I rather we pass through. I rather we face such thing under military than the civilian government. For God's sake, why did they sell this democracy to us when all it does is just to destroy us? That's crazy. To hell with this their democracy.
We have
It's not
talked
working
about
for
this.
us.
We have talked about this. These people do not have our interests at heart. They
Yeah, that's the
cannot
point.
help us get at a system that will make us progress.
Yeah,
Never, never.
you're right. You're
They
right.
are after our disunity, our chaos,
Yeah,
and our lack of progress. That is the situation that will give them free hand to exploit us,
and control us.
to
Yeah,
exploit our resources,
yeah,
and hold us into permanent servitude. It's self-evident to any person. For
yeah.
any Nigerian to go cap in hand, begging the US, begging the West to assist us, that shows you that he is not fit to be the leader of a Nigeria that we
Correct.
want.
Yeah,
He's not fit to be the leader of a country that we go forward. It's as simple as that. Don't tell me that the US, the British, they do not know that this democracy cannot survive. They are the first people in their private homes to tell you that it cannot work here.
yeah,
The conditions for its working are not here.
yeah. They're not.
It can only bring more confusion. It can only bring more disunity and even lead to the breakup of Nigeria, which is what they want.
Yeah, of course. That is it. Honestly, you are right on point, and I think we've said this in the past before, and that is just it. You just repeated that. That is just it. The West does not desire our interest at all. That is just the point. Let's